If I get
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back again for the second time this week on the same map. Pearl, we got Mental Illness versus Animal Rocket Party, and I'm joined today by the amazing, coolest guy I know, Chad C. Chatterson. Hey, Chad.
yo, what's up?
That was so much louder than when you've been talking.
What?
Ladies and
You
gentlemen,
want me
we
to
are
be
back
louder?
again.
No.
Second time. Wait, nobody heard that. What did you say, Mr. Chad C. Chatterson?
Was there another game this week? I thought the game got canceled or something.
There was a game yesterday. There was a game that was going to happen before that. But
That was canceled.
yeah,
I see.
that one was canceled. And that one I think was also going to be on Pearl, which we would have had 3 Pearls this week. We wound up having a 10-man, and that was also just Pearl anyways. So either way, it's going to be Pearl today, Mental Illness versus Animal Rocket Party. They are all here. I think there's only one sub, which is good. I love to see it. And yeah, I don't really think I have anything I want to say before we start, other than exclamation point join if you want to join the Bro League, or if you're on YouTube, head over to twitch.com/Bro League _, and get in that chat and type exclamation point join. We are accepting applications every week, and we want to see you here and join and be a part of the community. We also have a prediction going in the chat. If you are in the chat, we seem to have a favorite, and that's going to be MI with about a 14K bet on that. Nobody's bidding for Animal Rocket Party, but that's fine. We are going to roll a small rogue ad, and when we come back, we'll be in character select. Any closing remarks, Mr. Chad C. Chatterson, before we start?
Closing remarks.
Oh, just something to kick us off before I go into the ad.
Let's go, Animal Rocket Party, Mental Illness, yay.
Character select. We're here. Heyo. And Pearl. Heyo. Heyo. I got the chat open. Let's see the chat.
The Chad. True.
Chat is open for business if any ladies are out there. This guy is single.
You don't know that. I have a cat.
Alright. What is that YouTuber? Listen, Shane Dawson.
Yeah.
I like how you knew exactly who I was talking about, too. I didn't even know who it was. I didn't even have a remote idea of the name of the person. Oh, man. Pearl.
Yeah, Shane Dawson.
Pearl again. When's the last time you were playing on Pearl, Mr. Chatsy?
Last time I played on Pearl was in the 10-man.
Was in the 10-man. Oh, yeah. 2 days ago.
10-man we played.
You were there. Forgot about that.
Yeah, I was in Pearl. And, you know, I'm not too locked in anymore. Actually, that's a lie. I am very locked in.
I think you did great that game. I didn't see anything bad from you at all.
I played ranked match the other day, and I was kind of popping off, man. I was kind of popping off.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, it's coming back slowly. But like remember I was telling you, like Valorant kind of like makes my PC take a poop. So
yeah, need to work on getting that PC. If you want to support Chatsy Chatterson with his PC, just type "We love you, Chad" in chat. Don't give any money. We can't incentivize that. Everybody locking in. We got double duelists on both teams. A Gecko as well coming from both sides. Salty Sparks electing to bring the chamber. That's gonna be fun. And these are on the wrong sides. Go ahead.
I'm gonna be completely honest that I'm getting kind of tired of seeing cloves on such big maps. Like, there's no use for. I mean, I guess like Pearl is kind of okay because you can really make use of the what does the thing do? What's that little orb thing? The little blows up.
The decay thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can make really good use of that, but other than that, like I don't really find her.
I think she's good for B site. I wouldn't bring her as a single, like as the only smoke. Yeah, but like the ability to just constantly have smokes for B site even after you die is kind of crazy strong, given how long that sight line is.
It's really all right, but like if we're looking at the team stacked up, like you got Omen, you got Cypher, you got Jet on the enemy team. Like those, they have way more opportunity to have smokes out than you're ever gonna have with just the Jet and the Clove. With how limited range Clove has on the smokes, and Jet smokes are, you know, I mean they're Jet smokes. So they don't last.
Truer words have never been spoken. Jet smokes are indeed Jet smokes.
I don't know. That's my personal opinion. I think Clove is a good character on smaller maps, and has a lot of potential, especially in close range, in close quarters. I think Clove can do a lot of damage, but in a map like this, I'd much rather have a Harbor, Viper, or Omen.
Well, it's going to be a mid play. It's going to be very, very chaotic, I believe, in this first opening round.
Kind of going slow, making a few steps. LSD. Oh, LSD getting up, picking out Timu. I am Sonic. The Jet still holding B, looking to play B long. Just wait for the team.
Looks like it's going to be a retake, but they do have the Cypher still playing in mid. The shots are fired. Sonic and LSD trade Wasabi, getting that cleanup.
Salty Sparks and the Cypher may run into each other here.
The prediction from Salty almost takes out Raven, does take out Raven. Merchant also getting Wasabi. The refrag is there. Merchant cleaning it up. All down to one.
All up to Gecko.
This is Beans. The tap is there, but they're not on the spike. Big shot for Beans. Nice, a double.
Beans clutching out. Okay, who's who? Who's defending?
The Animal Rocket Party is attacking, and Mental Illness is defending. Sorry, I need to make those icons a little bit smaller. We got some fans in the chat. Texan, hey Texan, it's been a little while since I've seen you. Baby Merchant has my heart for real, and LSD has my heart too. Go Melons from Woe Liver. I don't know who Melons is.
Animal Rocket Party is defending?
Animal Rocket Party is defending.
Okay. Yeah, looks like we're going to get the kind of a similar play here, except we're gonna go towards B long.
I think that weapon advantage is what's going to allow them to take these long-range gunfights on B as they're aggressive to get
Yeah.
on this site.
Looks like we decided to go with a Vandal on the side of mental illness.
And the weapons are
Little
coming in
guy
strong.
Spike planted.
Sonic pinned down a Marshall trained on him from Halls. The flash is expended. The peak is there, but this takes too long to come down, and he still gets the kill with the Bulldog.
All up to Salty Sparks, and Salty Sparks getting taken out. Very interesting rifle play here in the early game, but it worked out. Worked in their favor. They did not lose any guns, and that's gonna help them out in this next little interaction. Looks like we're gonna get possibly only 3 rifles out of the side of Rocket Party. I mean, Salty Sparks may be opting to save for the op. So it looks like that's what's going to happen. Oh, nope, never mind.
Sorry about that. Windows virus security threat protection. Thank you, Windows. Not sponsored, by the way.
Looks like we're going to be playing up mid here, looking for the mid control. Baby Merchant going to look at C1, gets taken out. LSD going to be able to trade up that Bulldog into a Bulldog. Never mind.
A big push down B alley as it will be Sonic to defend again. Flash has expended 5 people in this Halls play. Doesn't find one.
Sonic getting picked up by Melons. Looks like we're going to be very B heavy this game so far. There's really kind of like not uncontested, but just uninterrupted push. Salty Sparks picking up one of the duelists, looking for more. Knows that there's one in the halls.
Wingman
Just
expended.
looking for information at this point. Picking up another.
You did good. One enemy remaining.
Ooh,
All down to Salty
LSD
Sparks.
picking out Z-Load Army. Salty Sparks getting picked up by LSD. LSD with the 4K.
Great job from LSD. He's really popping off at the start of this game, and you know he's kind of been their go-to duelist, so that's to be expected. It's gonna be a very, I wouldn't say one-sided, but heavily favored for mental illness tonight by the community. We got 2,000 points for Animal Rocket Party and 9,000 points for mental illness. So it will be a huge upset for those that betted for ARP.
Hey, you know, that person that bet.
Ravenblood getting pushed down.
Picking up 1. Ooh, that's nice. Getting able to pick up a rifle for their team, which is absolutely needed since they were kind of down since they lost the bonus round. Gecko just backing up Z-Load Army, looking to just kind of slow the push down. Throwing out the blind. Here comes the little guy to plant the bomb. Here comes the little guy to... Oh! Z-Lord Army getting picked off. Looks like we're going to be playing for a retake. Timu picking up 1. Beans picking up 1. And Wasabi taking out Baby Merchant. Looks like we're going to be playing kind of slow here for the retake. They don't know that LSD is in this little... Now they do. LSD
Gecko
picking up
using the Thresh. Salty Sparks gets away, but at what cost? No pressure left on the site. 2v1 here as he needs to make something happen. The flash is probably going to come out. And just barely.
So close for Salty Sparks there. Unfortunately, he was blinded.
There.
LSD is ducking, noking. He's crouching? I'm kidding, BTW. Alright, thank you, Achilles. He says crouch spamming, I guess? Well, it's a commanding lead for the side of MI as they have a full buy here and plenty of cash to spare. It's going to be a save from mental illness.
Yeah,
however,
they're in a very rough spot here.
the op will be expended. There is a quite aggressive play from Tibu swinging out. Maybe Merchant gets a refrag. And that ult's going to let him come back. The entirety of
kill.
LSD.
Getting 3. Getting 4. This could
Does he get
be
the ace?
an ace. Looking for the ace. I Am Sonic just deciding to wait it out in the back. They have no idea where he's at.
That's a good call from him not to break that and just to go back over to B main. We'll see if he can find this kill. There's LSD.
LSD
And there's the
getting
ace.
the ace.
Why did he not? Oh, because Clove's ult. It was Clove's ult. That's why he had 5 there and not an ace.
Yeah.
If you
Still
get a
an ace.
6K, yeah, if you get a 6K, does that do the ace like call out or is it?
No, I don't think so. Maybe.
Okay. That's interesting. I don't know how that is
Because you
worked.
could still get a 6K with Sage and.
Yeah,
you
but
know,
it doesn't. I don't know if it does the ace call when you get the 5K with that.
Get out of my
Maybe.
way.
Salty Sparks elected to bring a judge
Yeah.
to hold this
We're gonna
long.
spend some bullets on the side of mental illness. Jet picking up the other Jet. Sea Lord Army getting one. Timu picking out LSD, which has been the big issue for the side of Animal Rocket Party. And they're going to go ahead and bring this push to a halt on the side of B. We got all 3 players, mental illness, playing along, waiting out the smoke, it looks like. I'm possibly going to fake a rotate here. Salty Sparks coming around the flank and just holding here, waiting for the rotation. But it doesn't look like mental illness has any plans of leaving long.
Honestly, the best move here would just be to wait out to try to hopefully force a rotation for Chamber. There's the ults from Omen to clear out back of Halls.
Is going to get 2 of these, possibly waiting here.
One down.
Gets 1.
Gets
Gets
2.
2.
Spike down.
Wasabi alone.
Omen does not have the spike.
30 seconds left.
Picks up Salty Sparks here. This could be the first round for Animal Rocket Party. Wasabi electing to move over to B. Timu and Z-Lord Army kind of already suspecting that that Wasabi is on the B side.
10 seconds on the
Going
board.
very
That teleport's going to give him away. Timu ready to make this happen. Spike will go down. The smoke is expended. Wasabi still has plenty of control here. No flash from Z-Lord. This is going to be
Play
difficult.
Back sight. Gonna just play it slowly and wait for somebody to make some noise. Here's both players looking to get one. Gets one. Ooh, and Z-Lord Army picking up the round for Animal Rocket Party, and that's gonna give them their first round in the half.
Beep, beep, beep. Enough of that.
A big round to put Animal Rocket Party on the board.
Now we're
A
talking.
needed round. Costly, but needed.
Very costly, but you got to remember their chamber is the chamber had just a judge. So I mean, like it's not like they spent too much money on the round. I'm pretty sure most of them like kind of saved a little bit, right?
Can y'all type in chat and tell Baby Merch he's doing fit? I can't type in chat, but we will. I mean, I'm sure when he watches this VOD, he'll hear the love.
Looks like we're gonna get a spread here. 3 going mid, and the other 2 kind of just lurking behind. Actually, it looks like we're all going mid. Salty Sparks holding this mid door, just waiting for somebody to push up. Timu is gonna make first contact here.
Stinger in hand. He's gonna try to defend Art. Not.
Getting the Gecko ult coming out, looking for somebody, gets blasted. Timu picking up LSD. That's a big pick with the SMG. I don't know what that gun's called.
Stinger.
The Stinger, yeah. Weird names. Jet
Renegade
in.
looking for fights. Does find Baby Merchant. That's a big pick to give them more control over Art. Timu's still trying to lock it down. Has ult in hand. Here comes the plays. Wide swing from Timu. There's a flash expended. Timu does get the kill. And the smoke is perfect from Clove to get him out. Raven trying to rotate out.
Where is everything?
Does catch 2 on the flank.
Timu just playing slow, waiting for this ult to come out. Knows that somebody is in this area by the doors.
30 seconds left.
Ravenblood, Wasabi, and Tiki Masala looking to rotate towards B long. Nobody on B currently. Are they going to be able to get the plant down before they get there? The smoke is out towards... Oh, Timu is there.
Raven is trying to
Timu-
lurk it behind.
10 seconds left.
Timu stops the
Timu
plant.
getting one.
No, he doesn't.
Spike planted.
Wingman does get it down. Raven is behind. They don't know.
Timu getting blind
One
by the
enemy
little guy.
remains.
Raven getting one.
Last player standing.
Sonic
All the
refragging
time.
on the beans. It's all down to a 1v1 between Raven and Sonic. The one-way smoke is expended. Is there a tap? There is. Cam pushed out. Great place from
Ryan.
Sonic.
Oh, they tried.
Just playing it slow, waiting for the peak, and that's gonna get them their second round in this half.
I don't think that camera tells him if he's defusing or not. I don't know if he didn't see, if you can't see the spike there, and that's what caused her to swing. But Sonic read
Yeah.
that very well and played aggressive on it.
It's very, very difficult. I mean, always there with the one-way smoke. I think you just gotta expect the tap and not the full, defuse. It's kind of what I would do. I mean, you gotta make use of that jet smoke.
Yeah, I agree. I would also hazard to say that this league has a very common phrase: "The pros don't fake." that always sucks whenever that happens.
Yeah, but it's just a better play to go ahead and, especially since you have the one-way up, just tap, wait for the peak.
When you get this judge
Salty
action
Sparks.
from Salty Sparks, it is their peak is there. The gun comes up, but no kill is had.
No damage either.
Timu peeking with the stinger again, doesn't get any kills, not finding the same success inside of Art. It's the Clove that's left to defend. With the Bulldog in hand.
Bulldog in hand, just as you said. Just waiting for this. Gets spotted out by the... Hoping to get one, but gets taken out in the process.
Wingman's going to be expended. The blind from Omen also used. TP, he sees him. And is concussed from Wingman. Good plays there. LSC's going to try to swing on the Z-Lord. Does catch
Now
it.
they do
Is there a
know Item
refrag?
Sonic is in the back here.
A little bit of a
They
freak
should.
out from Salty Sparks. Going to get taken down. All down to Sonic.
Getting one. Looking for the second. Doesn't really know where anybody's at. They know exactly where he's at. Looking for LSD here. Doesn't know LSD is holding that cross. Ooh.
Great crosshair placement from LSD. It's a battle just to find a retake here. I think the defense has been difficult for the
A little bit of trash talk in the chat.
it's very common of Ravenblood. I think she's done that a lot for most seasons. It's good to have some banter between these teams.
Little friendly banter, can't hurt to do.
The
Looks like we're going
knives.
to get a B push. Knives pulled out by the Jet, looking to get a pick here. On Renegade, misses all three knives, has two knives left.
Reminder, needs to get a kill with these knives to reset them, and without it, I don't think he has a gun.
No. I don't
The
think
peek
they're looking
from
to-
Salty does get one. Great shot from him.
Beautiful headshot. Looking for the kill here on... Oh, does a little bit of damage to LSD, but it's going to heal up LSD, getting 3
Spike
kills.
planted.
All down to Salty
did.
Sparks. I think he's hunting down Raven as he hit her once. She's trying to get away. She is down to 1 health exactly. I don't know how that happens. Really not a whole lot of options here for the side of Salty as he's going to teleport across the wire. I don't know if Raven's ready for that. Seems like she
I don't know
is.
if Raven even heard that. Possibly did. Oh,
There's the pick from Raven, securing the victory for this half for mental illness as they take a 2-7 lead. It's been very one-sided, these Pearl matches, as it's been just dominant from one side, usually due to one player. And I wonder if that's because of the confidence to get in and get those fights, or the support from the teammates that each team has brought. It's
looks
gonna
like
be
we're going to go ahead and go to A this time.
see if
Standard push.
Salty can take out LSD here. Cannot. LSD, great crosshair placement as they get taken down, or take someone now. Timu on the flank.
Looks like we have full control of sight. Baby Merchant just slowly playing it. Raven picking up one.
Spike planted.
On the flank, gets that cleared out. Sonic in the garden. LSD pushing into the art. Will grab 2. All down to
LSD
Sonic
is
again.
Just dominating this game. 3Ks, 4Ks left and right. Sonic getting picked up by Renegade.
2-8. They need to find a way to deal with these pushes. It feels like they're doing a little bit too much roaming, not enough playing together on site. Maybe a more passive game plan would work in their favor.
I mean, honestly, you know, I would just, I think me personally, I would take the risk and just stack a site. Try to assess maybe where they're gonna go. Think about what they've been doing so far. Pick that site, stack all 5, and just pray for the best.
Looks like it's going to be a mid hold for the majority of Animal Rocket Party as Timu takes space mid. The flash is in hand. They're ready to peek. They're pushed out the clove smoke. Going to give the cover for the Jet. As it's pushing into smoke. Incredibly aggressive here. Timu grabs 1. Does he grab another? Does not. Renegade Melon's taking a little bit of damage.
Renegade getting 2.
The decay on Baby
Merchant
Merchant. But the take is underway on A site.
Baby Merchant picking up the kill. LSD, Wasabi, and Tiki Masala.
The heal.
Thing the same.
Merchant. The swing is there. The wide swing. Great play from Sonic to refrag that. And the res will be up for Baby Merchant. It's a 1v2. As Merchant needs to be aggressive to stay alive. The tap is there.
Looks like Merchant is going to go ahead and half this for the team and just take the death.
Enemy remaining.
Great.
Sonic beautifully played.
Great job from Animal Rocket Party. Great teamwork there to get that spike diffused and to get the just to play off of each other with that ult.
Yeah, go ahead and pick up that 3rd round in the half. Just one step closer to making it winnable.
It's going to be a 3-8. Yeah, I mean, they've secured what could be a 9-3 curse or 4-8. I mean, that's more winnable than, you know, you could ask for.
Yep.
Every round counts.
Best possible solution is to get the 4 and just kind of go next. Like, go into the attack and see what you can do there. Looks like we're going to be expending the knives here on the last round. I am Sonic picking out 1 Renegade.
Great pick.
Fragging. That's a wonderful pick off of LSD, as LSD has just been super dominant this game, as we've seen.
What a Cypher ult. That's going to give the information, but it does not stop the kill as Baby Merchant is left alone.
It's going to be a 3v3 here. Baby Merchant playing up slow in alleyway. Waiting for Salty Sparks. We got Timu up here. Now they do know that Timu is here because I believe he did a reload. Throwing out the blind, ready to peek. We just got Raven Blood sitting.
Timu
getting
aggressive.
1 enemy remaining.
All down
Just
to 1.
all
Raven
up
Blood.
Raven.
Cage trigger.
Looks like we're going to go ahead and get the defuse. And Raven Blood getting picked up by Timu.
4-8 as ARP have clawed their way back into a more advantageous half.
Switching sides.
As we swap halves, this might be just enough to squeak out a better attack.
Better chance.
Yeah, a better chance.
Yeah.
Well,
Better attack.
when you look at the composition of both of these teams, it seems more in favor. This is the sides that they would want, right? With the Chamber being more of an aggressive kind of sentinel, and this Cypher being more of a passive one. So we'll find out.
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna go ahead and go straight over to B site, as I think that's gonna be where they're gonna want to play with the 2 opping characters on their side with Chamber and Jet. This is gonna be where they're gonna want to stay in this sweet area, the long range, take those long range fights. Salty Sparks looking for any kind of contact mid. Does a little bit of damage to Bean. Looking to push the advantage. Just taking space here.
Blinded and
Opting to
TP'd out. Great plays. Getting a little bit of damage on the Gecko. And creating that
Playing
pressure.
very slow up long.
Raven, I think she saw the gun. Is gonna take a bunch of damage from that. Salty getting the first pick of the half.
Looking for the second. Timu getting rushed by 2 players. This is going to open up A site. Wonderfully played. I am Sonic picking up a kill off of LSD. Gonna give them the entire site with Wasabi and Renegade up towards the backside. Renegade picking up Ion Sonic.
Spike planted.
Z-Lord Army seems to know that somebody's here. Gets one.
One enemy
Renegade
remaining.
getting picked up. And there we go. There's 5-8, man.
That's a
exactly what they
big,
need.
yeah, that's a great round for ARP. Well played from them to pivot off the strong B hold into the
Yeah.
A. And that
I mean,
technically
you know,
should give them this round too for the bye, right?
yeah, yeah. I mean, it really should. It's all, I think they have Salty Sparks to really just thank for that round because Salty Sparks did a lot of damage and just took so much space in mid and getting that first pick and opening up a site for the take. Beautifully played.
Speaking of mid, I think that's kind of what they're playing off of now since it worked so well last round. As we're going to see an LSD peek on the mid. He's going to catch one and peel off. The re-peek is there. He does find Salty.
There
Damage on the Renegade. Z-Lord getting LSD. Good pick from him.
Renegade is very low here. They could get a pick.
A Guardian from
Baby Merchant
Timu.
getting taken out.
Careful here.
It's 3v3. It's Merchant.
Baby Merchant picking up I Am Sonic. That's going to give them back their
One enemy
Vandal.
remaining.
Timu coming to save.
It's all down to Beans. This aggressive play from the Clove is working in wonders for this team.
Yeah, it really is. Tiki Masala and or Beans going to be able to get a rifle here.
Spike
And with
planted.
Clove being low and Gecko, I mean, this is still very winnable for the side of mental illness.
Vandal in hand and full health versus two players who are unknown. No intel for the side of MI as they work their way over to B site.
We're going to get contact here between both Geckos. Gecko, Tiki Masala is going up, but Z-Lord Army does know exactly where he's at.
One enemy remaining.
Baby Merchant getting picked up. This is still very winnable.
21 health
Getting
on
blinded.
him. Spike is gonna blow. He
Looking
has
at
to
Spike.
start sticking it. Doesn't get it. T-Lord.
Z-Lord Army. Z-Lord Army going to pick up that round for Animal Rocket Party. That was very costly for them, though.
Yeah, not going to be much of a bonus for the side of Animal Rocket Party. However, 6-8 does make this a very even half. And with both teams on kind of a fallback option, with both of them dying.
Yeah.
This
Well,
is
I
got-
mean, we got rifles all across the board for mental illness, so this is gonna be a little rough for Animal Rocket Party coming from their 2-round win streak.
it's going to be an A hit, which is probably the better play when you don't have the advantage in terms of weaponry.
We're gonna be playing very slow here, and Cypher does have Cam just sitting in that little cubby area.
There is a distraction on B side as Renegade Melons is going to take out Salty Sparks. However, the hit is underway. Wingman is going to go down through the wall. And LSD in art is going to get quite a bit of damage.
LSD getting a second pick through the smoke.
This Cypher hold is working wonders for the side of mental illness as it's all down to one Clove. And they go down to LSD, who gets a 4K this round.
Yeah, just like I said, it's gonna be a rough round for Animal Rocket Party. In terms of just because they lost all of their potential for bonus in when they, unfortunately died to the spike. If
They
they would
did-
have got that rifle out, that would have been nice.
They did definitely force that round to try to keep a advantage.
Which is gonna put them in another tough situation here. But looks like we're gonna go for a different play here. We're gonna play up mid with 3 players, kind of lurking, looking for something. Beans being able to hold this area. Out comes this. LSD not getting blinded by it, getting away, picking up one. Baby Merchant picking up LSD, looking for the rifle.
That's an important refrag. That's going to give them a fighting chance here as it is now a 4v2 instead of a full team to deal with. Bean's going to be holding Alley and the mid control for Animal Rocket Party. It's not going to give them much space towards any site. Bean's ready. Can't quite find the kill. There is this peek from Renegade from behind.
One
He will catch
Picking up
one.
Z-Lord Army picking up one with the Stinger. Or Spectre.
A lot of work to be had here for Z-Lord as he just needs to find some kind of pick. He's getting pinched
Picks
down.
up the rifle. Gets Wasabi. Looking for Renegade. Ooh.
I think you only have one bullet left, which is unfortunate. Renegade Millins will
Yeah.
clean up that round with a 3K. 6-10 for round 17.
We're going to be in a little bit better position here. Being able to buy finally after 2 rounds of just kind of no economy on the side of the Animal Rocket Party. 6-10. It's going to be a rough one, but they can do it. Has been done before. Just need to get those 4 rounds and make it even. And go from
Gecko
there. Look,
ult is ready. It looks like they want to play B with this. The sprays are there. B long completely under the control of ARP without a little bit of damage.
Baby Merchant playing very aggressive because it has the ult. I am Sonic picking up Renegade. Tiki Masala picking out one. Timu picking out Wasabi. It's all being
Dismantling as Salty takes mid control. It's all down to Ravenblood, who is off site. A tough hold to have. I think Clove still went down to... It was a gun, right? It didn't die to the ult.
No, died to the ult.
Oh, it died to the ult. Couldn't quite find a kill. It's unfortunate,
Yeah.
but it's still incredibly
I mean,
good for ARP.
Playing super aggressive like that when you have your ultimate, I mean, you don't need to lose a duelist there. You know, if you don't win that fight.
Good shot from
I'm
Raven to
sorry.
take up the Hall's control. There will be a sprint
no
from
time.
Z-Lord on the flank. 3 rifles for ARP to take it to the next round. That's going to give them the pushback they need to get into more of an even position. 7-10. ARP.
Got a little salty. Once again, goaded.
Salty is putting in work. Timu and Sonic are definitely doing their job as a duelist, but Salty is definitely making that chaos as a sentinel on attack. You love to see it.
Salty Sparks is really opening up a lot of opportunities for Animal Rocket Party in you know being able to get on to certain sites, especially just playing mid, playing slow.
Mid play is underway as there's going to be a dash above to try to find intel. LSD, I think, saw the gun. Know this, that they're playing A side. Good play from Timu to hold mid as Renegade pushed out. And that's a good pick towards B. Do they rotate off of it? Lots of mind games going on here.
LSD looking to push up mid.
Finds
Sees I Am
Sonic.
Sonic just barely hearing I Am Sonic with that jump.
The blind is there. They're looking to revenge for revenge. Get on the camera, the guy I want to get on.
Salty Sparks picking up one. Beans taking out Baby Merchant. Timu pushing up to get Beans. And that's going to open up B site with Raven chilling in flowers. There comes both smokes from the Cypher.
Wingman expended. The spray from Z-Lord into the where they thought the Cypher was going to be, but not enough. The blind is there. Timu does clean up the kill. It's all down to 1. Wasabi. As that trip is going to give away his location.
Playing slow, just looking for any kind of information here. Smokes the bomb, teleports on top of bomb, taps it once, teleports into Cubby.
Mind games from Wasabi. Loves to do this with the Oben and the TPs. Unfortunately, not going to give him as much of a free kill as he thought
Not
it
enough
would.
time. Yeah.
And Timu's going to clean that up with a 4K. Great job from Timu.
I mean, they're really picking it up here.
I think the mid plays are working. Just finding that pick and then playing around it is what's really giving ARP any kind of leeway in these rounds.
Right.
The brute forcing doesn't seem to be working in their favor, so the defaults, and it doesn't seem like MI have a really good response to it, as they kind of crumble when it comes to having a more coordinated defense.
Yeah, I mean, you know, once their mid players get picked off, it kind of seems like you said, they kind of just crumble. LSD getting picked off mid lane, mid quite often by
The
Salty Sparks.
smoke
Salty
is there,
Sparks
but it's
looking for
not
one.
enough. So Renegade Melons finds one. Salty in the mid. Gonna play against LSD. Does catch him.
Back
And
off.
Renegade still we're doing work
Renegade
with this
picking
operator and B
another.
long.
Oh yeah, monster on the loose.
There's the Gecko ult. Won't find the op.
That's gonna give a
Renegade
lot of
getting a
position to close
third.
Renegade.
Salty
The
needs to find this
3K.
kill. Does find it. Great job from Salty. And Z-Lord getting another in
Lord
heaven.
Army.
However, Renegade with this operator is
Okay.
deadly. He only needs one more.
4K with the operator. That is kind of crazy. Renegade deciding to switch off into the Vandal. Salty Sparks playing slow, waiting for time.
Raven
Ravenblood
looking.
is going to be pushing slowly.
Great job from
Ooh.
Renegade. Heard that ping from the spike and took advantage. 8-11. That
Yeah, I
operator
mean-
was tough, man.
I mean, there's not much you can do there. I mean, they played it as best as they could. Animal Rocket Party. I feel like, you know, just in the hands of Renegade and Op is. It seems like it's gonna work every time.
It was a great play. I think maybe if they rotate off or make that call earlier, it works in their favor. However, Renegade, they underestimated and found out.
Yeah, they committed, I think, a little too much, just like you said. Timu picking off LSD. That's going to be a big pick for Animal Rocket Party, putting them in mid-control, playing very slowly with the shorty.
Wasabi with the Marshall in backside won't find anything. The Cypher Cage gives them the advantage. We'll see if Raven sprays out the spike. She does. However, the aggression from Renegade.
Renegade just absolutely dominating with his op. Salty Sparks. Here comes out the Thrash. Thrash picking up Sparks here.
Timu on the flank. Renegade with the op doing a lot. Quite a bit of work.
Spike down.
All down to one.
One enemy
He is on the
remaining.
flank picking up Renegade
1v1 here.
for the Echo.
However, there is the advantage for Timu as Clove smokes are still available, and that's going to be used to smoke off the art play. Might get an ult from Gecko as he still has one util
seconds
left,
left.
one usage of it left.
We're going again.
There's the ult, it's coming out. 20 seconds on the board. Can he find this? He does,
Ooh,
but I
yeah.
think Timu can get away in time.
It's very possible. Gets smoked.
He does. What a great clutch from Timu.
Wonderful clutch from Timu.
Good plays from
Just
Clove.
enough space from Timu in order to get that timing perfectly, and the Clove smoke to hide the current position. Very interesting because if you notice, Timu just opts to not run away and just kind of slow walk, so that way their Gecko still thinks that they're held down by the Thrash. We're gonna be playing towards B here. B long. Salty Sparks taking the usual mid position. Wasabi looking for one.
This is a save.
Sparks
This is a
just
save.
holding.
It is a save from the side of MI.
Yeah,
The roles are
save.
reversed. Full buy. Sonic gonna pick up one. Beans trying to find one with the classic, but can't.
Sealer Army getting picked off by Renegade.
And alley control for MI will not be enough to stop any kind of play inside of mid. There is this. I can't get to it in time. In alley, good
Tough
job from
start.
Salty Sparks. Create that pressure.
All they have to do is
Last
just hold
player
the spike
standing.
from long. All up to LSD can be done. Getting picked off by Timu. Making it a 10-11 game.
10-11. Oh my god, this is close. What a climb for ARP to take control of this half to get back into a
from
position to
4
win.
4 to 8.
Yeah.
4 to 8 to 10 to 11. I mean, you know, it really shows that switching sides is sometimes all you need.
It does feel like whenever you switch sides, it's a whole nother game, and it's kind of fresh for all players.
Right.
down to this as we have another kind of default coming out from ARP as Beans will be the only player inside of mid.
Baby Merchant playing up long, just looking to create a little bit of distraction for the mid players here. I am Sonic and Timu holding mid. We can see that Salty Sparks is opting not to hold mid this time. We could be playing towards A.
Beans taking quite a bit of damage. The alley is lost. However, it does seem to be that the rotate might not work in favor for the Animal Rocket
Both
Party.
teams playing very slow. Renegade lurking up the flank here, looking for something.
Renegade's getting a lot of pressure. When this execute goes down,
Baby Merchant and everybody else on A long. Renegade is going to see them. Is Renegade going to be able to pick up a kill here?
there
Looks
is
like
the
they're gonna get
execute. Flash. Wingman does go out.
Renegade picking up Timu,
See ya.
picking up a second kill here
Planted.
on Salty Sparks. Renegade looking for a third.
Player standing.
Getting picked up by Baby Merchant, Z-Lord Army, and I Am Sonic. All up to Beans, who is very low HP. One shot. One bullet. I'm Sonic. Making it 11-11. Even game.
What?
We could see an overtime.
Oh man, this is not where I thought this was gonna go. I really thought this was gonna be one-sided like last night, but I leave it to these guys to make a close game entertaining. This is cinema. Look at these teams. Look at the scoreboard. Timu, Sonic, Salty Sparks turning it on. I don't think a single person on that team has done nothing this game. Everybody's done incredible. They have their own rounds.
Even fight?
I mean, it's crazy to see, you know, how they're playing, how they can just pick it up from such a devastating first half.
We'll see how LSD handles this. There is the call. There's some.
They're going to be playing towards A site, but we got the classic Raven setup. But Raven's going to opt out of the little.
Look at this
cover
call. They're
area.
gonna pull off. What a. Are they giving up on A?
I mean, they could possibly be giving up on A. They might know. I mean, if you think about it, Raven does this setup quite often when. I mean, this is the setup for ciphers on A site.
A little bit
Salty
of
Sparks
noise.
Just making a little bit of noise, doing a little bit of damage to Wasabi.
A little bit of trolling as Wasabi pulls off. Is gonna play with that Marshall and Flowers. We'll
We got
see.
I Am Sonic playing up mid here, playing very slowly. Gonna go ahead and make contact with LSD, looking for
Good
LSD.
shots
A lot
through
of
the
damage.
box.
Bean just holding the doors. Close smoke out.
LSD Sheriff in hand.
Gonna
Can't
need to
find
back
it.
up.
30 seconds on the board. They're gonna have to commit to A here.
Oh yeah!
Raven only with the classic. They're gonna be able to get the plant down. Raven's not good. Raven going in. One kind of a crazy play. Renegade picking up one. Timu refragging on Renegade. That's all up to Wasabi and Bean. Salty Sparks gonna pick up Bean mid.
Great aggression,
That was
great
great.
plays from Animal Rocket Party. They are
Match point.
putting in match point. The climb.
Yeah.
We
mean-
don't take sides. We don't take sides. I know we've been kind of glazing ARP, but this has been incredible to see them climb back.
Yeah.
We'll
Yep,
see
I
if
mean,
MI
you know,
can make a response.
It's
But
it's the determination. I mean, we've definitely seen our fair of people, you know, teams getting absolutely dominated and just losing the willpower to play games in Bro League. But this is not the case in terms of this game. I mean, they picked it up from 4-8 and came all the way back to match point.
so
LSD
LSD
gonna pick
said,
up-
"I'm done." He starts fragging out. He's
Yeah,
gonna
looks like
grab
it'll be
one.
very much more aggressive here. They now know that they are playing.
They completely gave up A side. This seems to be working in their favor.
Crash is ready.
LSD ready. The ult is there. Timu does get the pick into B main, though. That's going to let them rotate off. As they will rush over to B. It will be
Renegade holding.
Renegade. Great shot from him. It does get
Picking up
two.
Spike down mid.
Clove does have the ult. They
Maybe
need to
Merchant.
find a kill. Renegade running away.
Emu. Salty Sparks picking up LSD, looking for Ravenblood.
Last player standing.
Baby Merchant dies to his ult. Renegade also getting Salty Sparks. It's all down to Timu. He will get the spike down, but with so many players and no smokes help from Clove's death distance, he's going to have to be aggressive.
Aggressive, yeah. We're going to be playing aggressive here. All 3 players, though, is going to get one
Will get out.
with a dismiss.
Does he know both are there, or does he only see the one? Looks like he only saw the
Possibly
one.
knows
Is he's going to
both.
be holding flank.
Going to be playing towards long, waiting for the flank that's never going to come.
That should give them the intel that both are on site. The spike is planted for him in a great position. Knows he's not on it. Wingman is expended. Won't get it.
Takes up the wingman.
He just needs to delay the plant. I think he's got it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, did he win?
And the win for ARP.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Timu, what are you doing to us?
The plays, the absolute plays. Timu clutching the match.
What a
ARP.
crawlback for ARP. What?
Exactly. That's exactly what you want to see. Those slow peaks. I mean, they just waiting. Absolutely wonderful. ARPs.
I don't know. Stop. That's copyrighted. Okay, we're good. I turned that off. They can't hear you.
Is
What a game.
Crazy.
What a crazy game. ARP, your winners. Great job from them. Holy cow.
Look, I'm not taking any sides, but I did bet ARP.
ARP, your winners. That was the underdogs for this game. What a game from them. We
What a
gotta.
game.
I hope
What a game.
we need an interview. We
Yeah.
need one.
Yeah.
I'm texting him right now. Need an interview.
Crazy game there.
Timo, you want to be interviewed?
Bet.
Let me see if I can get him up into the channel.
Yeah, it was beautifully played. And like I said, during the game, we've seen our fair share of teams kind of just losing the morale and just, not being able to pick it up after the second half. It was not the
That's
case
not what
this
I
time.
wanted. Oh, that is what I wanted.
How's it going, Timu?
Hello.
Timu,
It's going good.
absolutely
I'm shaking a little bit.
incredible comeback
Yeah.
for your team. We are awestruck for this game and I mean, give us something to go off here. We need something. We need the
Something
words.
to go off here. Yeah, so we realized early on when we saw that LSD was going 15-1 that it was a situation where we had to realize what we were going up against was a really good player leading their charge, and we had to be able to identify the holes in their offense. And we were able to get 2 rounds because of that, because we were able to play around. Okay, Rain is here. Where can we go to get some picks? And on offense, so that was our defense. On offense, we were like, all right, we got this. Let's just figure out where the Rain is playing, figure out where Cypher's playing, and then try to find the weak points in their defense.
Right.
And then we were just able to take our time and just get as much info as we could, get a couple of good early picks, a couple of good baits, and we were just able to come out on top in the end.
I mean,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, dude, go off. It's just-
Yes,
I mean, like-
perfectly said.
Yeah.
I mean, like Salty Sparks playing very, very well in the mid lane, getting picks, or in the mid area, getting picks, and just like you said, playing those baits and just waiting for information and just waiting for any kind of hole they had in their defense, which
from
we definitely seen that.
our perspective as casters, we really saw, like how you said, LSD and Renegade were kind of the top dogs for the MI side, and they were really leading the charge. You guys, however, were very playing off. Just Salty was taking space and just lurking around. You and Sonic going crazy when you needed to. Z-Lord, I mean, he had his moments, and he also was just wingman this, wingman that, wingman this, and Baby Merchant with the smokes. I think he saved you that round where you got detained with the smoke.
He did. It was pretty big. That
it's-
round was pretty crazy because I realized in that moment that I had to walk, or else he would realize I was not detained and he would have pulled
That's
back.
what I was
So
saying.
I was
That's what
walking,
I was.
and he pushed for me, and I was able to get him because he didn't know the timing. But yeah,
Yeah.
it was really our team kind of definitely came together the best it's ever come because we were all able to fulfill our role in such a good way, and like all as competent players. Like
Yeah.
even though in Bro League we all have different ranks, and like I'm like an ascendant, then we have a diamond, and we have a gold, and whatever. Everybody really felt like we had an even player on our
Right.
team. Because like even though some people were fragging out a little bit more, everybody was fully capable of impacting the round to make us win. And that's
Right.
what kind of made the difference with this game was I felt like our team had that potential more than their team.
And I mean, yeah, and we saw, and that what an incredible match. We great match. I can't glaze y'all enough right now. It was incredible to watch. However, we are gonna have to end it there. So thank you so much. If you have any shout outs before we close out here.
Just shout out to my team, everybody that was able to turn up today. I had so fun playing with you guys. GG's to my opponents, and thanks again to Salty for coming in for the late sub and playing a role that he doesn't typically play. It was very helpful for us, and yeah, everybody did great. It was a fun game.
Nice.
Well, thank you, Timu. Chad, I mean, I think all that needs to be said has been said. We do have a game
I
that.
do have one more thing to say.
Oh, go ahead.
If you're in the Bro League or not in the Bro League, and you're not in the Valorant yet, this is your sign to sign up because games get crazy. Everybody gets so much fun.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that was literally like everybody was shaking on my team. It was
Yeah, for
insane
sure.
How
Adrenaline is up.
Yeah.
all
That
the time.
was adrenaline watching it.
join
Yeah.
up for the Valorant Bro League.
Yeah, exclamation point join. Put that in the chat if you're still watching at home. If you're on YouTube, make sure you go to twitch.tv/broleague_ and head over to that chat. You can always use that command whenever we're offline. We do have a game that we're trying to get over on Wednesday to get Orion's Odyssey's first game of the season. And, I mean, we're kind of rocking and rolling this season. We're getting a lot of these done. Second split should be coming up pretty soon. Keep in touch, and if you, like he said, join up Bro League if you want any more information from us. That's gonna be it from us, though. I've been Chaxter, and that's been Chad. Say bye, Chad.
Yes, sir.
We'll talk to you guys later. Peace.